Brickman and Campbell, who are psychologists, in their research, they stated what they call the hedonic treadmill. So let me explain what the hedonic treadmill is. The hedonic treadmill is that there is a baseline level, all right? We have this baseline level of happiness, okay? And so this is happiness. So there's this baseline level of happiness. And then what happens is that when we begin to set these goals and we want to achieve these goals, we do all the work necessary to get to that goal, because now we want to achieve that thing, whatever that is. I don't know what your goal is or what it is you try to achieve, but we try to achieve this particular goal. And what happens is that after we achieve this, we reach this goal, it's a matter of a very short period of time. In a short period of time, the satisfaction is no longer there. So guess what happens? We now come back down to a baseline level of happiness. Now I want you to begin to see the pattern here. Now we identify whatever the next goal is, because we got this next thing we want to achieve. And then what happens is, again, we have a very short period of time, and then we drop back down to a baseline level of happiness. Do you see the pattern? And so here's what happens. What happens is that we find ourselves on these peaks and valleys, right, throughout our lives, and we wonder why we're exhausted, because we do the work necessary, right? Because this is the process. Here's the process. But we're so focused on the prize itself that we don't embrace the process in the learning that's in the process and find satisfaction in the process, that once we achieve this thing, once we get it, once we obtain it, we now find ourselves back down at a baseline level of happiness. This is the hedonic treadmill. Brickman and Campbell, you get an opportunity to look it up. This is the research, 1971, Brickman and Campbell, the hedonic treadmill. And so this now becomes the cycle that we get stuck in. And what happens is that we experience this over and over and over again, never finding the satisfaction that we're looking for.